What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got a state of play, so we're going to be doing a recap for that. And without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so first up we got a new IP coming from Capcom called Exoprimal. It takes place in 2043, and for whatever reason, another dimension opens up and out comes a flood of dinosaurs. To help defend the city, there are a group of soldiers called Exofighters that pilot exosuits, and each suit has different abilities. This game focuses around co-op multiplayer, but where it loses me is that Exoprimal will consist of matches between two teams of 5 fighting off dinosaurs, and there can only be one winner. Exoprimal will come out in 2023 for both PS4 and PS5. Next up is Ghostwire Tokyo, and to be honest, I don't think we needed a new trailer for this. I'm already sold on this game, and the people that know of this are already sold as well. Nearly all of Tokyo's living population has vanished and been replaced with ghosts and ghouls. The main protagonist, Akito, teams up with a ghostly detective in order to find out what's happened in Tokyo. Look forward to playing Ghostwire Tokyo March 25th on PS5. We got a new trailer for Final Fantasy Origin Stranger of Paradise with a new demo that takes you through the first few levels, and you can carry over your save to the final game. I think this is a really smart move, especially with the amount of people that are memeing this game. If you tried out the demo, you know that this game is fun and it's worth playing even if the characters seem boring. Stranger of Paradise is a reimagining of the very first Final Fantasy game with a twist in gameplay. It plays similarly to a Souls-like game, however, it does keep some core elements from a typical Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy Origin will release on PS4 and PS5 on March 18th. Next up is Forspoken, which was supposed to release this month but got delayed into October. I'm glad this happened because the state that it was in looked very empty. I don't know how I feel about this game. It seems like it'll be 25% fun, 75% boring. Anyway, the main protagonist is Frey. She is a young New Yorker that's been transported to Athia. As she's looking for a way home, she uncovers magical abilities and fights monsters along the way. Forspoken will release on October 11th for PS5. Gundam Evolution is a free-to-play 6v6 objective-based combat first-person shooter. There will be a total of 12 suits to begin with another 2 added later on. If you like the anime or this type of video game, this spring there will be a network test for both PS4 and PS5 users. Gundam Evolution will release on both PS4 and PS5 sometime in 2022. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection is a total of 13 games from Konami, all wrapped up into one release. Turtles in Time was one of those games that we had in my after-school program, so this is really gonna hit me in a nostalgia. They've added online co-op, so I definitely recommend playing this with one of your friends, whether it's on the couch co-op or online. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection will release on both PS4 and PS5 sometime in 2022. Giga Bash is a 4-player arena brawler where you fight as kaiju and destroy everything in your path. This is probably the closest thing that will get to War of the Monsters or anything like the old Godzilla games. Giga Bash will release both on PS4 and PS5 sometime in 2022. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures All-Star Battle R is a fighting game that will feature 50 characters from the anime. I don't typically gravitate to fighting games, but this looks very cool and it makes me want to hop back into the anime. You'll be able to get your hands on this game sometime in 2022 for both PS4 and PS5. Trek to Yomi is honestly a game I didn't even know existed, so I'm glad they put this in a state of play. It's a black and white side-scrolling game, and by the looks of it, it looks like a combination between Sifu and Ghost of Tsushima, which luckily for me, both I loved. You take control of Hiroki, who swore to his dying master to protect his town and the people he loves against all threats. Trek to Yomi comes out on both PS4 and PS5 sometime this spring. Next up, we got a free update for Returnal that includes a co-op mode, which allows you to play the game from start to finish with a friend online, and the Tower of Sisyphus. Now, the Tower of Sisyphus is essentially an endless mode. Players will try to go as far as possible before eventually meeting their demise. Additionally, there will be a new boss, some new items, and some new narrative content. This update comes on March 22nd. The Diofield Chronicles is an upcoming real-time tactical RPG which I'm extremely into. I'm currently playing Triangle Strategies and so far it's going hard. It blends fantasy, medieval, and modern-day influences. The visuals of this game look stunning and I already can't wait to get my hands on this. The Diofield Chronicles will release on both PS4 and PS5 sometime in 2022. Valkyrie Elysium is an action RPG game that takes place in the distant past in a world where Ragnarok is coming. It looks like a fast-paced hack and slash kind of game which I'm into, but we'll see what the final product is. It's a standalone game, so you don't have to worry about playing the previous titles. Valkyrie Elysium comes out sometime later this year on both PS4 and PS5. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always up to date with my videos, and I'll see you next time.